Mary steps forward and pours very expensive oil on Jesus. The room changes instantly, not with worship, but with complaining. The disciples say, "Why this waste? This could have been sold and given to the poor." Sounds spiritual. Sounds responsible. Sounds like ministry. But Scripture exposes the truth. That voice did not come from compassion. It came from Judas Iscariot, the one who held the money bag and stole from it. And here's the warning. One corrupted heart can influence an entire room. The disciples echo the complaint, not because they're evil, but because division spreads fast. Jesus stops it cold. Leave her alone, because worship aimed at him is never a waste. Mary gave everything. Judas talked ministry. And the lesson is clear. A church can divide faster from one dishonest voice than it can unite from 100 sincere ones. One bad apple doesn't just rot, it influences tone, suspicion, unity. And notice something crucial. Jesus doesn't entertain the discussion. He doesn't call a meeting. He doesn't weigh budget options. He doesn't validate the concern. He says, leave her alone. Why? Because worship doesn't need permission, and love poured out on Christ is never wasted. Mary understood something Judas never did. Jesus was about to die. She saw eternity. Judas saw opportunity. Mary said nothing, but gave everything. Judas spoke loudly and brought division. And here is the warning for today's church. Division often comes dressed as wisdom. Criticism often wears concern. And corruption rarely announces itself honestly. The test is simple. Does it elevate devotion to Christ or diminish it? Because one dishonest voice unchecked can fracture a room faster than 100 faithful hearts can heal it. And Jesus still says the same thing today. Leave her alone.